What's good, gamers? As you can see, I am literally sick. So we've got a new ban list here, and I guess it's time to react to it. I'm turning on the cam for at least the ban list reaction. We've got a new set coming, so hoping for a bit of a switch up. Oftentimes after the DC Cup, we get a pretty big switch up. Now, honestly, I don't know what to expect. A lot of the best stuff in the game right now is brand new. So I'm not too sure what they want to do. I would really like to see some Snake Eyes hits. I heard Tenpai is still doing crazy good in the DC Cup, so maybe some more going second hits, maxi hit Copium, but we'll see. Either way, let's check it out. Starting off, okay, yeah, that was the main prediction. That was okay. So I'm not gonna do the TSX one. I told you I literally don't have the energy to do that right now, but I think everyone, it was kind of obvious. This card needed to be gone, and it's finally gone. I'm glad. This is going to be a huge improvement for the game. Honestly, just this is probably enough to make a big impact on just the way the game is played right now and really change up the way at least Fiendsmith is used. Just this alone makes it so Snake Eyes won't be able to play through nearly as many hand traps. So personally, even though I know a lot of people want to see more hits to Snake Eyes, I think just this is enough to make a big difference, and I'm happy with this, whatever else they do. Oh, what the? Oh, whoa. Uh-huh. Huh? Wait, what? Is that good? I think it's still good. Is that power crapped? I feel like Adamantipator is still... This is crazy. Block Dragon is back. Damn, bro. I'm sick, but I'm kind of excited right now. Like, man, I love this deck. Maybe can I bring back Sprite Adamantipator? Is that still going to be a thing? Is that still playable? I don't even know. Rocks are back? Are they? I don't even know. I don't know if this is power crept or not. I feel like this is going to be good. This card is broken as hell. Broken as hell. And Kaimen is going to 1. A lot of people predicted this hit for Tenpai. I was kind of coping that they would put Maxi down to 1 to hit them indirectly again. But honestly, Kaimen is the most annoying card in the entire archetype. So I'm totally fine with Kaimen going to 1. And surely now we'll see less Tenpai being played, right? So yeah, limits. Good limits. Block Dragon is back. That's crazy. I'm still not over that. That's crazy. Okay, no, this makes sense. It was time to unhit Pearly, probably. This deck is just not super popular within Master Duel, and I don't think this is going to change that. But shout out to the Pearly players, I really don't like playing against this deck, but I like playing it even less. I really don't think it's a super fun deck in Master Duel because the game is constantly asking you if you want to activate your flash spells. So I think it's unpopular because it's just not fun to play in Master Duel, honestly. Not to say no one likes it, obviously. I'm just saying, like, I find it super annoying to play. And yeah, that's it. Okay, pretty small list, but honestly, despite how small it is, this is a pretty impactful list. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be disappointed with this list, especially because the only major hit they did to all those Fiendsmith Wombo combo decks is Beatrice, but we shouldn't downplay just how big of a hit this is. This hit really means that if your opponent can go Fiendsmith, that doesn't mean they can go full combo. Oftentimes, if they go Fiendsmith after you interrupted their main line combo, then they're probably just going to set up either a Desiree or they're going to set up a Caesar. And, it's not going to be like a free win, but you're actually going to have a chance. It's not like they can go Fiendsmith and then use Beatrice and a Link Monster to basically get back into their full combo of whatever deck they were playing. I mean, White Forest was doing a Beatrice line, Snake Eyes was doing a Beatrice line. So I really do think just Beatrice being banned should make enough of an impact that it actually shakes up the meta quite a bit, and probably even the tier list. I know that sounds crazy, and maybe it is crazy. Maybe Fiendsmith Snake Eyes is still the best deck after, but I don't know. I'm not as convinced anymore. I mean, I really don't think that deck is going to be playing through all the hand traps it was playing through quite as easily as it used to. Not to say it can't play through hand traps. Obviously it can, but this was a huge deal. Like the fact that if they had landed 2 monsters on the field, they could just go straight up full combo. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. White Forest, I think, might go up the tier list because White Forest didn't need... I feel like White Forest didn't often need to go for that line. And I think Snake Eyes might go down a little bit. Not to say it's not going to be one of the best decks in the game. I still think it probably will be, but I think it's no longer going to be the best deck, bar none, in, you know, in any way, shape, or form. So I think this is a good hit. I really do think this is great. Kaimen, I think, is fine. Like, you know, Tenpai is still popular. It's still good. I'm surprised it didn't hit any stun, considering I heard there was some stun all the way into stage 2 of the DC Cup. But, you know, they hit stun all the time. I'm not going to start crying if they didn't for one list, honestly. Man, still not over this one. I want to know you guys' thoughts in the comments. Do you think Adamancipator gets good again? Like, this searches 3 cards out of your deck. The special summon from grave is not once per turn. Like, it just does so much. I just, maybe the deck is too wombo combo. Maybe Fulos plus Max C checks it too much. I just don't know. This is really surprising to me. I mean, sometimes it had awkward hands, but for the most part, if I recall, it was quite consistent. But man, it's really been a while. How long has it been? Like years? I don't even know. So maybe it's just completely power crept at this point, and I'm just kind of tripping right now. But I don't know. This just seems insane to me. I'll definitely have to take a look at Adamancipator. I haven't touched this deck in ages, and this deck was very budget, except for the extra deck. So that probably would still be the case if it's somewhat competent. That's interesting. Could be a good budget option. But yeah, that's about it for the tier list. I mean, that pretty much wraps up my thoughts. I'd love to know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think this was enough? Do you think they did too little? I can definitely understand if people feel they did too little, even though I do think this will have a big impact. It does feel like a lot of decks that were doing a lot just kind of, you know, got away unscathed. And I do feel like maybe Bonfire should have been hit at least. Like, you know, Bonfire to 1 should have been a pretty safe bet. All in all, my batting average on my ban list prediction is pretty low. Basically, I only predicted this one. So, you know, nothing to be too excited about, but it is what it is. Anyway, thank you guys for checking out the video. I'm going to go back to bed. Very sick. Hopefully, I'm not sick anymore by the time we get the new cards and we can do the Goblin stream. But no promises there. I got to recover. So, anyway, see ya.